Pride and Prejudice. What if Elizabeth accepted Darcy's first proposal? Prologue. The proposal she could not refuse. Elizabeth Bennet had always believed that there were few misfortunes which could not be made more tolerable by examining them with reason. A foolish remark might be laughed at, an insult might be answered, an unwanted proposal might be refused. But a letter announcing that one's father had collapsed beside his own breakfast table was not so easily managed. The letter had arrived at Hunsford shortly after noon. Jane's handwriting, ordinarily so even and graceful, wandered across the page. My dearest Lizzie, Papa was taken suddenly ill this morning. Mr. Jones believes the attack arose from his heart and insists that Papa must avoid all exertion. He is conscious and continues to make light of his condition, but I cannot conceal from you that we are frightened. Mama has remembered the entail and can speak of nothing else. I beg you not to be alarmed, yet I wish very much that you were here. Elizabeth read the letter twice before lowering it. The parlor at Hunsford appeared unchanged. Charlotte's sewing lay beside the window. Mr. Collins's sermon occupied half the writing table. Beyond the glass, the ordered grounds of Rosings extended beneath a pale spring sky. Yet Longbourn had suddenly become fragile. If Mr. Bennet died, the estate would pass to Mr. Collins. Her mother and sisters would retain little beyond Mrs. Bennet's modest marriage settlement. Jane possessed beauty but no fortune. Mary had accomplishments no one wished to hear. Kitty followed every stronger personality she encountered. Lydia believed consequences existed only for other people. Elizabeth had always understood the entail as an injustice postponed by her father's continued life. Now postponement could no longer be trusted. Charlotte entered and found her standing beside the empty fireplace. What has happened? Elizabeth gave her the letter. Charlotte read it without exclamation. She was not a woman who wasted sympathy in expressions that served no purpose. You must return to Longbourn. Yes, I shall leave tomorrow. Mr. Collins can arrange a carriage. Elizabeth nodded, though the prospect of owing assistance to her cousin was almost unbearable. Charlotte folded the letter. Your father may recover. He may. And if he does not, then you will be the mistress of my mother's house. Charlotte's face changed. I would never ask your family to leave immediately. No, but Mr. Collins would eventually discover that duty required it. Neither woman pretended otherwise. Charlotte had married Mr. Collins for security. Elizabeth had refused the same security because she believed no comfort could compensate for a marriage without respect. That conviction had never seemed more expensive. A servant entered before either could continue. Mr. Darcy is here, ma'am. Charlotte glanced at Elizabeth. Darcy had visited the parsonage repeatedly during Elizabeth's stay. His calls were stiff, his conversation often strange, and his attention impossible to interpret without vanity. He sometimes stared at Elizabeth as though she had presented him with a problem that offended him by resisting solution. I cannot see him, Elizabeth said. But Darcy had already entered the hall. Charlotte collected her sewing and withdrew, though not without casting Elizabeth a look of concern. Darcy came into the room with unusual agitation. He walked once toward the window, turned and stood before Elizabeth. She had neither the patience nor the composure for his silence. You must forgive me, Mr. Darcy. I have received distressing news and am preparing to return home. I know. Elizabeth stared. Lady Catherine informed me. Mr. Collins carried the letter to Rosings before bringing it here, believing her advice indispensable. That was entirely believable. I hope Mr. Bennet's condition improves, Darcy said. Thank you. He should have left. Instead, he remained where he was, visibly struggling against himself. Elizabeth had never seen a man appear so determined to speak and so resentful of the necessity. "In vain I have attempted to resist," he began. "My judgment, my family expectations, and every consideration of prudence have opposed what I am about to say." Elizabeth's exhaustion gave way to astonishment. Darcy continued, "Your inferior connections and the impropriety displayed by certain members of your family cannot be ignored. I have understood from the beginning how unsuitable such an attachment must be, yet my feelings have proved stronger than every objection." Elizabeth felt heat rise in her face. He was proposing. He was insulting her family while proposing. "I love you," Darcy said. "Most ardently, I ask you to become my wife." For several seconds, Elizabeth could not answer. Had Jane's letter arrived one day later, she would have refused him before his final word. She would have told him that no declaration of love could excuse the contempt with which he described those she loved. But Jane's warning lay open on the table. Longbourn would pass to Collins. Her mother and sisters might soon depend upon the kindness of relations, with little money of their own. Before her stood a man of immense fortune, offering not temporary assistance but permanent security. The truth of that calculation filled her with shame. Darcy interpreted her silence as uncertainty rather than anger. "I understand that the suddenness of this address may surprise you." "Surprise is not the word I would choose." His expression tightened. Elizabeth walked to the window. She saw neither the garden nor the road beyond it. She saw Jane attempting to keep peace in a house governed by panic. She saw her mother begging Mr. Collins for time. She saw Lydia laughing because she did not yet understand. Marriage to Darcy would prevent all of it. She disliked his pride. She resented his manner. She believed him responsible for separating Jane from Mr. Bingley, though he did not know she had learned of his interference. And she did not love him. Could she bind herself to a man she did not respect for the sake of those who depended upon her? Charlotte had done something similar. Elizabeth had judged her. The memory now returned without mercy. "Mr. Darcy," she said, turning toward him, "if I accept you, it will not be for the reasons you desire." He frowned. "I do not understand." "My father may die. If he does, my mother and sisters lose their home. You have offered me the means to protect them." Color left his face. "You believe I would permit your family to suffer." "I do not know what you would permit. I know only what you have said of their inferiority. My objections concern their conduct, not their welfare. Generous distinctions are easily made by those who never fear poverty." Darcy drew back as if she had struck him. Elizabeth's hands trembled, but her voice remained steady. "You ask me to marry you, I will." For one instant, hope transformed his face. She continued before it could settle there. "But you must not mistake my consent for love." The hope vanished. Darcy said nothing. "I will fulfill every obligation that marriage requires," Elizabeth continued. "I will treat your sister with affection and your household with respect. I will never deliberately disgrace your name, but I will not pretend that your fortune has purchased feelings I do not possess. You think so poorly of me. I think you have shown great pride, little consideration, and a willingness to judge my family while asking me to abandon them. And still you accept me." "Yes." The answer appeared to wound them both. Darcy turned away. He stood before the window, every line of his posture rigid. Elizabeth expected him to withdraw the proposal. Part of her hoped he would. At last he spoke. "Your family will be protected whether your father recovers or not. And the marriage?" He faced her again. "I do not offer my word and reclaim it, because the answer injures my vanity." "Then you still wish to marry me?" "I still love you." She could not understand how a declaration so powerful could sound so bleak. Darcy bowed. "I shall speak to Mr. Collins regarding your journey. I will also arrange a carriage better suited to the distance." "That is unnecessary. Your father is ill. This is not a moment for argument over every assistance." "No, we shall have many years for that." To her surprise, something almost like humor passed through his expression. It disappeared at once. He left the parsonage without touching her hand. Elizabeth remained beside the window until Charlotte returned. "Well?" Charlotte asked. "I am engaged to Mr. Darcy." Charlotte stopped. Of all possible reactions, disbelief suited her least, yet for once she possessed no immediate practical answer. "Do you love him?" "No." "Does he know?" "I told him." "And he still means to marry you?" "Yes." Charlotte looked at Jane's letter. Understanding replaced surprise. Elizabeth expected reproach. Instead, Charlotte sat beside her. "You once believed I had sacrificed too much for security. I was cruel. You were honest. I was ignorant." Charlotte took her hand. "No, you understood the price. You simply believed you would never be asked to pay it." That night, Elizabeth slept very little. Before dawn, she admitted to herself what she could not tell Charlotte. She feared her father's death. She feared poverty. But almost as much, she feared that Darcy might one day deserve her affection, and that she would never know whether she had given it freely. Chapter 1. A Marriage Without Affection. Mr. Bennet did not die. Elizabeth arrived at Longbourn to find him pale, weak, and greatly irritated by the number of people who had begun discussing his death while he remained alive. "My dear Lizzie," he said from the library sofa, "I have discovered that illness grants a man no authority over his own household. Your mother has arranged my funeral 3 times and objected to the expense each time." Elizabeth sat beside him and took his hand. His humor reassured her less than he intended. Mr. Jones had ordered weeks of rest. Another attack, he warned, might prove fatal. Jane had managed the household while Mrs. Bennet alternated between tears and calculations. Mary selected passages on resignation from Fordyce. Kitty cried whenever Mrs. Bennet cried. Lydia complained that illness had prevented her from attending an assembly. Elizabeth waited until evening before telling Jane about Darcy. Jane stared at her. "You accepted him?" "Yes." "But you said you disliked him." "I do." Jane's distress deepened. "Then why?" Elizabeth looked toward the library door. Jane understood. "Oh, Lizzie, do not pity me. I made the decision. For us. For myself as much as anyone. I do not wish to watch my family become dependent upon relations who may resent the burden. Papa may recover completely. He may, but the entail will remain." Jane sat beside her. "Does Mr. Darcy know how you feel?" "I told him plainly. And he accepted such an arrangement. He says he loves me." Jane, who naturally believed genuine affection must improve the person who possessed it, looked troubled rather than comforted. "Perhaps you have misunderstood him." "I understood his proposal perfectly. He explained every reason he had for being ashamed of loving me. But he asked you, as though conquering his judgment were a gift for which I ought to be grateful." Jane lowered her eyes. "Will you be happy?" Elizabeth could not lie to her. "I intend to be useful." "That is not what I asked." "No." The engagement was announced the next morning. Mrs. Bennet's response threatened her husband's recovery more seriously than the original illness. 10,000 a year, perhaps more, and Pemberley. I always knew Lizzie's refusal of Mr. Collins must have had some secret wisdom in it, though no one could understand it at the time. Mr. Bennet summoned Elizabeth to the library when the first excitement had passed. He closed the door. "You do not love him." It was not a question. Elizabeth attempted lightness. "You have often told me that affection in marriage is overrated." I said understanding was rare. I did not advise my daughters to marry men they disliked. I do not entirely dislike him. A declaration which will delight the bridegroom. She looked down. Mr. Bennet's expression softened. "This is because of my illness. It caused me to consider realities I had preferred not to examine. And so you will punish yourself for my failure to provide for you." "I am not being punished. I shall have a home, position, and the means to help those I love." "You sound like Charlotte Collins." "I owe Charlotte an apology." "You owe yourself honesty." Elizabeth met his eyes. "I have been honest with Mr. Darcy." "That surprises me less than his willingness to proceed. He believes his affection sufficient." "And do you?" "No." Mr. Bennet leaned back, suddenly exhausted. "Then refuse him." "I cannot." "You can. I am your father, not your creditor. If you died tomorrow, Mama would lose Longbourn. If I died tomorrow, Collins could not remove her immediately. But eventually—" Mr. Bennet said nothing. Elizabeth continued more gently. "You have known the danger for years. You laughed at Mama for fearing it. I laughed because fear was tiresome. That did not make it foolish." The words wounded him. Elizabeth regretted them, but not their truth. Mr. Bennet turned toward the dark window. "I believed there would be more time." "So did I." He took her hand. "If you marry this man and become unhappy, my continued existence will not compensate you. If I refuse him and you die, my freedom will not shelter my sisters." For once, Mr. Bennet had no clever answer. Darcy arrived at Longbourn 2 days later. His entrance silenced the room in a manner no ordinary visitor could have accomplished. Mrs. Bennet greeted him with such exaggerated respect that Kitty became embarrassed, Mary became solemn, and Lydia whispered to Elizabeth that she hoped marriage would make him less disagreeable. Darcy asked after Mr. Bennet's health with formal concern. Mrs. Bennet supplied an account containing enough danger to suggest immediate death and enough recovery to permit a wedding within the month. When Darcy and Elizabeth were finally alone, he gave her documents prepared by his solicitor. "These establish an independent annual income for your mother if Longbourn passes from your family. Your unmarried sisters will each receive a settlement sufficient for their support." Elizabeth did not take the papers. "You arranged this before speaking to my father." "I instructed my solicitor after leaving Hunsford." "You assumed the right to decide what my family required." "You told me their security was the reason for your acceptance." "I told you why I feared for them. I did not ask you to purchase them." Darcy's expression chilled. "I had not understood that protecting your family would be interpreted as an insult. Protection offered without consultation may resemble possession, and refusal of every assistance may resemble pride." The word stood between them. Elizabeth almost laughed. "On that subject, at least, you speak with experience." Darcy looked away. "I will revise nothing without your approval, but I will not leave your mother and sisters vulnerable merely to satisfy your dislike of obligation." "My dislike is not of obligation. It is of debts whose terms are never stated." "Then let us state them. The money requires no gratitude, obedience, or affection from you." "What does it require?" "Nothing." "No gift of such size requires nothing." "This one requires that I be able to sleep knowing your family will not suffer because you married me." The answer was so direct that Elizabeth's prepared resentment faltered. Darcy placed the documents on the table. "Read them, change them, reject them if you must, but do not accuse me of attempting to buy what you have already told me I do not possess." He left before she could respond. The wedding was set for 6 weeks later. During that period, Darcy behaved with faultless courtesy and little warmth. He visited Mr. Bennet, listened to Mary play, endured Mrs. Bennet's boasts, and once accompanied Kitty and Lydia into Meryton without displaying visible suffering. Elizabeth began to suspect that he was capable of greater patience than she had allowed. Then she remembered Jane. One afternoon, she asked him to walk with her. They followed a path beyond Longbourn, where hedges shielded them from the house. "Did you persuade Mr. Bingley to leave Netherfield?" Darcy stopped. The question had evidently been expected, but not welcomed. "I advised him. Against Jane. Against a marriage in which I believed the affection unequal. You believed my sister indifferent. She displayed little preference. Because she is modest. I interpreted what I observed. And your interpretation was sufficient to decide their lives. I did not decide. Bingley chose to follow my advice. Advice strengthened, I imagine, by concealing Jane's presence in London." Darcy's silence confirmed it. Elizabeth felt the anger she had suppressed at Hunsford return. "You separated them. I believed I was protecting my friend. From happiness. From a marriage encouraged by your mother's conduct and your family's expectation." There it was again, the judgment hidden inside assistance. "If you think so poorly of my family, why marry into it?" Darcy's control broke. "Because despite every argument against it, I could not cease loving you." Elizabeth stared at him. He continued, quieter now. "That does not excuse my manner, but neither was my concern invented. Jane loved him." Darcy looked troubled. "If that is true—" "It is." "Then I was mistaken." She had expected defense, not admission. "What will you do?" "I will tell Bingley." "Everything?" "Yes. And if he returns to her?" "I will not interfere." Elizabeth studied him. "Do you expect this to improve my opinion of you?" "No." That answer unsettled her more than a demand for gratitude would have done. Darcy wrote to Bingley that night. A week later, Bingley returned to Netherfield. Jane attempted to conceal her happiness and failed. Mrs. Bennet attributed his return to the influence of her future son-in-law. Darcy did not correct her, though Elizabeth knew his role had been precisely the opposite. Bingley proposed to Jane before Elizabeth's wedding. When Jane embraced her sister afterward, her joy was mixed with concern. Mr. Darcy told Charles the truth. Yes. He also blamed himself entirely. He was responsible. Partly, Charles says he allowed himself to be persuaded because uncertainty frightened him. Elizabeth wished Jane would permit wrongdoing to remain simple. On the morning of Elizabeth's wedding, Mr. Bennet walked her to the church. His health had improved, though his steps remained slower than before. At the door he paused. "It is not too late." "Yes, it is." No church door has ever been strong enough to prevent a determined Bennet woman from escaping. Elizabeth smiled despite herself. "I made my choice. Then make another whenever it becomes necessary. Marriage does not end your right to judgment." Inside, Darcy waited. His expression held neither triumph nor confidence. If anything, he appeared as conscious of the strangeness of their union as Elizabeth was. They spoke their vows. When Darcy placed the ring upon her hand, his fingers trembled. Elizabeth had imagined his certainty. She had not imagined his fear. The realization followed her from the church. She had married a man she did not love. But perhaps he had also married a woman he knew might never love him. The carriage carried them north toward Pemberley. Neither spoke for the first mile. At last Darcy said, "If you wish to postpone our arrival, we may stop in London." "No, delaying a difficulty does not change its nature." "You consider Pemberley a difficulty." "I consider us one." A faint, unwilling smile touched his face. "Then we may at least confront it in comfortable surroundings." It was the first joke he had ever made to her. Elizabeth looked out of the window, so he would not see that she had almost smiled in return. Chapter 2. The Mistress of Pemberley. Pemberley appeared through the trees with an elegance that did not demand admiration, and therefore received it. The house stood against rising ground, its stone warmed by the afternoon sun. A river crossed the estate without appearing artificially directed. Woods climbed beyond it, dark and extensive. Elizabeth had expected grandeur. She had not expected beauty. Darcy watched her as the carriage descended toward the house. "It is fortunate," she said, "that your first proposal did not include a description of Pemberley. I might have thought you more persuasive than you were." His mouth moved slightly. "I believed 10,000 a year sufficiently vulgar, without an inventory of windows." She turned toward him. "Was that another joke?" "I am uncertain. I have little practice." Georgiana Darcy waited at the entrance. She was taller than Elizabeth expected, graceful and painfully shy. Her gaze moved from her brother to his new wife with such anxious hope that Elizabeth's guardedness softened immediately. "My dear Georgiana," she said, taking the girl's hands, "I hope you will not be disappointed to discover that your brother has exaggerated every good quality I possess." Georgiana looked at Darcy. "He did not speak of you often." Darcy appeared uncomfortable. Georgiana added quickly, "But when he did, he spoke a great deal." Elizabeth laughed. The household received its new mistress with respectful curiosity. Mrs. Reynolds, the housekeeper, conducted Elizabeth through rooms containing generations of Darcy portraits, polished furniture, and evidence of responsibility extending far beyond personal comfort. In the servants' hall, Elizabeth learned the names of those who managed the estate. In the village, she met tenants who spoke of Darcy with gratitude unconnected to his presence. This account did not resemble the man described by Wickham. Elizabeth distrusted the inconsistency. For the first weeks, she and Darcy lived with formal civility. They breakfasted together. They discussed household matters. They walked when Georgiana accompanied them. At dinner, Darcy asked about Elizabeth's reading and listened to her answers with an attention she found almost alarming. But whenever conversation approached feeling, one of them withdrew. Their marriage became a well-managed house, with one locked room at its center. Elizabeth assumed responsibility for several tenant families and discovered that Darcy had already arranged assistance for most of them. He never announced such acts. He appeared surprised that she considered them worthy of praise. "You help them because the estate depends upon their work?" she asked. "I help them because their welfare is part of the estate." That is a very futile answer. It is also true. And if one of them refuses your advice? They often do. What happens? I endure the shocking discovery that other people possess judgment. Your tolerance must be recent. He looked at her. Painfully so. Their exchanges grew easier, though not yet kind. Elizabeth became particularly close to Georgiana. The girl played beautifully but feared criticism. Elizabeth encouraged her to choose music she enjoyed rather than pieces designed to impress visitors. One rainy afternoon, Georgiana stopped playing in the middle of a song. A book had fallen from the piano. Inside it was an old program from Ramsgate. The girl's hands went white. Elizabeth picked it up. "Were you there?" Georgiana could not answer. Darcy entered at that moment. He saw the program and crossed the room. That may be discarded. His tone was too abrupt. Georgiana fled. Elizabeth followed her, but Darcy caught her arm. "Leave her." She looked at his hand. He released her immediately. "She is distressed. She requires privacy. Or comfort. You do not understand. Then explain." Darcy's face closed. "It is not my secret to disclose. She is your sister, not your prisoner. And you have known her less than a month." The words struck more deeply than he intended. Elizabeth placed the program on the piano. "You are correct. I am merely the woman you brought here to fulfill a position." "That is not what I said. It is what you continue to believe whenever I ask to be trusted." She left him in the music room. That evening, Georgiana came to Elizabeth's chamber. She stood near the door, trembling. "My brother wished to protect me. I do not doubt it. He believes silence protects me still." Elizabeth invited her to sit. The story came slowly. At Ramsgate, Georgiana had been placed under the care of a companion, Mrs. Young. There she encountered George Wickham, the son of her late father's steward and a man she had known since childhood. Wickham had been charming. He spoke of affection, freedom, and her brother's unfair treatment. Georgiana, 15 years old and lonely, agreed to elope. Darcy arrived before they could leave. Only then did he discover that Wickham sought Georgiana's fortune. Elizabeth listened in horror. Every agreeable confidence Wickham had offered in Meryton changed meaning. "Why did he tell us that your brother had denied him a promised living?" "Because part of that story was true," Georgiana said. "My father intended the church for him, but Mr. Wickham preferred money. My brother gave him the value of the living. He spent it, then demanded the position as well." Elizabeth felt shame spread through her. She had believed Wickham because his story confirmed her dislike of Darcy. "Does your brother know you are telling me?" "No." "Then perhaps we should tell him together." Georgiana looked frightened. "He will think I have betrayed his confidence." "No, he will discover that trust cannot be protected by never using it." They found Darcy in the library. He listened without interruption. When Georgiana finished, he took her hand. "I am not angry with you. You looked angry at Ramsgate." "With myself." "You always look the same when you are angry with yourself and when you are angry with everyone else," Elizabeth said. Darcy glanced at her. "That may explain several difficulties." After Georgiana left, silence remained. Elizabeth stood before the fire. "I owe you an apology." "For what?" "For believing Wickham." Darcy's expression became guarded. "You had no reason to know his character." "I had reasons to question it. I preferred the account that flattered my opinion." "You disliked me." "Yes." "And now?" The question escaped him before pride could prevent it. Elizabeth answered honestly. "I understand less than I believed." Darcy looked almost disappointed, yet he bowed. "That is an improvement." She should have allowed the matter to end. Instead, she asked, "Why did you never tell me?" "I did not wish to expose Georgiana." "You might have told me enough." "I wrote an explanation." "When?" "The morning after my proposal." Elizabeth stared. "You wrote to me?" "Yes." "Why did you not send it?" Darcy turned toward the desk. "Because you had accepted me." That made truth unnecessary. "No, it made the letter appear an attempt to defend myself so that you might feel more affection than you had promised. And you decided for me what I should be permitted to know." He looked at her. "I feared you would believe I was purchasing your good opinion with my sister's pain." "You feared my judgment." "Yes." Then perhaps you should have trusted me to exercise it. Darcy opened a drawer and removed a folded letter. He placed it on the desk. I have changed nothing. Elizabeth took it but did not open it. Does it also explain Jane and Bingley? Yes. That confession has already been made. Not entirely. She looked up. I believed your sister's affection unequal, but I also allowed your mother's behavior, your younger sister's impropriety, and your relations in trade to influence me. I considered Bingley's connection with your family beneath him. Elizabeth's anger returned, though without the simplicity it once possessed. And your own connection. I held myself to a different standard. Because your feelings were stronger. Because pride is skilled at making exceptions for itself. She had not expected him to understand that. Darcy continued. I insulted you at Hunsford. I described every obstacle to loving you as though overcoming my own prejudice entitled me to gratitude. Yes, I have remembered every word. I am glad one of us suffered from them afterward. I did. The quietness of his reply deprived her of satisfaction. Elizabeth unfolded the letter. I shall read this. You may ask me anything. And will you answer? Yes, even if the answer lowers you in my opinion. Darcy met her gaze. That risk should have been yours to take from the beginning. It was the first moment in their marriage when Elizabeth felt he had spoken to her as an equal rather than someone to be protected, persuaded, or managed. That night she read the letter twice. By morning, her opinion of Wickham had collapsed. Her opinion of Darcy had not transformed so easily. But for the first time, it began to move. Chapter 3. The letter never sent. Truth did not create immediate harmony. It created better arguments. Elizabeth no longer accused Darcy of cruelty toward Wickham, but she questioned why he had allowed the man's reputation to remain unchallenged. To protect Georgiana, Darcy said. And how many other young women were left unprotected by your silence? The question disturbed him. I warned those who had reason to encounter him. You warned men of your own circle. You did not warn Meryton. I could hardly publish his conduct. No, but secrecy has consequences beyond the person it protects. Darcy paced before the library window. You believe I should expose my sister to gossip. I believe there may be some course between public humiliation and complete silence. Such courses are easier to identify afterward. Most wisdom is. He stopped. You are correct. Elizabeth had prepared several more arguments and found herself inconvenienced by his agreement. Darcy wrote to Colonel Fitzwilliam, asking him to make discreet inquiries regarding Wickham's debts and movements. He also wrote to Mr. Gardiner, whose business connections in London could prove useful without attracting society's notice. This time, he showed Elizabeth the letters before sending them. The gesture was small. She valued it more than the settlements he had once placed before her. Bingley and Jane visited Pemberley after their wedding. Their happiness filled the house with an ease Elizabeth had not believed marriage capable of producing. Bingley treated Darcy with the warmth of a friend who had forgiven him but not forgotten the offense. One evening, the two men stood beside the billiard table while Elizabeth and Jane sat near the windows. I ought not to have followed your advice, Bingley said. Darcy did not deny it. I ought not to have given it. I still value your judgment. You should value it less. Bingley smiled. I shall value it differently. Elizabeth glanced at Jane. Her sister had heard. Jane's expression held no triumph, only relief. Later, she and Elizabeth walked beside the river. You are happier here than you expected, Jane said. I am more occupied than I expected. That is not an answer. You have become very demanding since marriage. I have learned that gentle questions are easily escaped. Elizabeth watched the water. Mr. Darcy is not the man I believed him. Then who is he? A man who commits errors with great seriousness. Jane smiled. And repairs them, sometimes with even greater seriousness. Do you love him? Elizabeth picked up a fallen leaf. I respect him more. That was not my question. It is the only answer I possess. At Pemberley, Darcy and Elizabeth began choosing one another's company without Georgiana's assistance. They rode through the estate, discussed books, and disagreed over almost every matter that allowed disagreement. Darcy discovered that Elizabeth's wit was not an attack merely because he could not answer it. Elizabeth discovered that his silence often indicated uncertainty rather than contempt. One afternoon, rain forced them to shelter in an unused stone cottage near the northern boundary. Darcy lit a small fire from wood left by the gamekeeper. Elizabeth removed her wet gloves. Your estate appears determined to make us spend time together. I shall speak to the weather. Does it obey you? Less reliably since my marriage. She laughed. Darcy looked at her with such unguarded pleasure that her laughter stopped. He turned toward the fire. I am sorry. For what? You appeared uncomfortable. I was surprised. I have often produced that effect without intending it. Elizabeth studied him. Do you regret marrying me? His answer came immediately. No, even as I was honest about my motives. Especially because you were honest. You cannot have enjoyed it. No. He added another piece of wood to the fire. But I had spent years being treated according to what people hoped to gain from me. Your refusal to pretend was painful. It was also the first certainty I possessed. You knew I did not love you. Yes. And you married me expecting that to change. A pause. Yes. Was that not another form of arrogance? It was. Elizabeth raised her eyebrows. You agree very quickly. I have had months to lose the argument privately. Have your expectations changed? Darcy faced her. My hope has not. The simplicity of his answer moved her more than any elaborate declaration. But I understand now that hope gives me no claim upon you. Rain struck the cottage roof. Elizabeth looked at the man she had married for security. His fortune surrounded them in every direction, yet at that moment it seemed the least important thing about him. Fitzwilliam, she said. He became still. She had never used his Christian name. Yes. Before Elizabeth could answer, the cottage door opened. A servant stood outside, soaked and breathless. Sir, a message has come from Longbourn. The letter was from Jane. Lydia had gone to Brighton with the wife of Colonel Forster. From there, she had disappeared with George Wickham. They were believed to be traveling toward Scotland. No marriage had been confirmed. Elizabeth read the letter in the carriage back to Pemberley. With every line, the future she had secured for her family began to collapse. Lydia's elopement would stain every Bennet sister. Jane's new marriage would be ridiculed. Georgiana's name might become vulnerable if Wickham chose to reveal their history. Darcy read the letter after Elizabeth handed it to him. His expression became unreadable. This is my fault, Elizabeth said. No. I knew his character and did not warn them. You learned it under confidence. I might have told my father enough. So might I. The carriage stopped at Pemberley. Darcy immediately ordered horses and sent a servant to prepare his traveling case. You are going to London? Yes. Without me. I can search more quickly alone. Lydia is my sister. And Wickham is dangerous. All the more reason I should understand what you intend." Darcy looked toward the servants, then lowered his voice. "I intend to find them. If they are not married, I will compel Wickham to marry her. By paying him, if necessary. And then, his debts must be settled. A commission may be purchased elsewhere." Elizabeth felt anger rising through fear. "You have already arranged everything. I have identified likely necessities." Without speaking to Lydia, her conduct has left few choices. She has behaved foolishly, but she is not an object to be transferred from one household to another. If Wickham abandons her, society will not reward us for respecting her independence. Do not speak to me as though I do not understand the danger. Then understand why I cannot risk bringing you near him." Elizabeth stepped closer. "You are doing it again." "What?" "Deciding what I may know, where I may go, and what dangers I may face. I am trying to protect you. And I am telling you that protection without trust is another form of confinement." Darcy's control strained. "If harm came to you because I permitted." "Permitted?" He stopped. The word had betrayed him. Elizabeth removed her gloves. "I am going to London. You may travel with me or separately. You are my wife." "Yes, not your ward." For a moment, neither moved. Then Darcy dismissed the waiting servant. "Prepare a second place in the carriage." Elizabeth had won. She did not feel triumphant. Chapter 4. Lydia's Disgrace. They traveled through the night. Near dawn, Darcy slept briefly in the corner of the carriage. Without tension hardening his features, he appeared younger. Elizabeth remembered the first assembly at Meryton, where he had refused to dance with her and declared her tolerable but not handsome enough to tempt him. She had turned the insult into a story because laughter gave her control over it. Now the man who had wounded her vanity was exhausting himself to save her sister. Motives, she had learned, rarely remained pure enough to judge comfortably. In London, they went first to the gardener's home. Mr. Gardiner had already begun inquiries. Wickham possessed debts throughout the city and had recently demanded money from several former acquaintances. "He is not traveling to Scotland," Mr. Gardiner said. "A man who intends marriage does not remain near his creditors." Mrs. Gardiner took Elizabeth's hand. "Your uncle believes they are still in London." Darcy spread a map across the table. "Wickham favors gaming houses near St. James's, though he will avoid those where he is known. Mrs. Young may be assisting him." At the name, Georgiana's history entered the room without being spoken. Mr. Gardiner looked at Darcy. "You know the woman?" "Yes." Darcy explained enough to establish the connection, omitting Georgiana's identity. Elizabeth recognized the restraint as consultation rather than concealment. They divided the search. Darcy and Mr. Gardiner visited Wickham's creditors. Elizabeth and Mrs. Gardiner questioned a servant formerly employed by Mrs. Young. The servant remembered a rented house near Edward Street. Elizabeth wanted to go there immediately. Mrs. Gardiner insisted they first inform the men. By the time Darcy arrived, the house was empty. A landlord reported that a young couple had occupied the upper rooms for 3 days. They had argued frequently. The gentleman left that morning. The young woman remained until a carriage collected her. "Whose carriage?" Darcy demanded. The landlord shrugged. "Dark blue, no crest." They searched the room. Elizabeth found one of Lydia's ribbons beneath a chair and a torn piece of paper in the fireplace. Only one line remained legible. "Unless Darcy pays what his honor owes." Wickham had not chosen Lydia merely because she was available. He had chosen her because she was now Darcy's sister by marriage. The elopement was leverage. Darcy read the fragment. He knows. About our marriage. About Georgiana. Elizabeth understood. Wickham could threaten to reveal the attempted elopement at Ramsgate. If the story became public while Lydia's scandal spread, Georgiana's reputation might be damaged with it. He wants money, Elizabeth said. He will receive only what secures Lydia. He expects you to pay for silence. Darcy folded the paper. I will not purchase silence concerning my own pride, but Georgiana did not choose public exposure. They returned to the gardener's house and found another message waiting. Wickham demanded £30,000. In exchange, he would marry Lydia, settle his debts, and preserve every secret connected with the Darcy family. If Darcy refused, Wickham would leave England after ensuring that certain letters reached the newspapers. Elizabeth watched Darcy read. £30,000 was a fortune even to a wealthy man. More importantly, payment would reward Wickham for using 2 young women as instruments. What will you do? She asked. Find him before the deadline. And if we cannot? Darcy did not answer. That evening, Lydia sent a secret note to Mrs. Gardiner. She had been moved to Mrs. Young's house. Wickham had told her they would marry after Darcy provided money. Lydia still treated the matter as a romantic adventure, but her confidence had begun to fail. At the bottom she had written, Lizzie must not be cross. Mr. Wickham says she will understand because Mr. Darcy is so rich. Elizabeth read the sentence several times. I will go to her. Darcy objected at once. Mrs. Young is working with Wickham. She asked specifically for me. She asked because Wickham instructed her. Then he expects you, not me. That is precisely why you should not go. Elizabeth placed the letter on the table. If Lydia sees only men negotiating her future, she will continue believing she has no responsibility for it. She is 16, old enough to run away, old enough to be told what she has done. Darcy paced across the room. I cannot enter Mrs. Young's house without forcing the matter. You might be admitted. Then we agree. We do not. You have stated the difficulty. I have stated the solution. Darcy looked at her with frustration and reluctant admiration. You make obedience impossible. I was never trained for it. Mrs. Gardiner accompanied Elizabeth to the house. Mrs. Young received them in a small parlor. She had the smooth manner of someone accustomed to presenting selfishness as practicality. Mr. Wickham is not here. We came for Lydia, Elizabeth said. She remains by choice. Then she may choose to see me. Lydia entered wearing a new dress. For a moment she looked as cheerful as ever. Then she saw Elizabeth's face. Oh, Lizzie, do not be so solemn. We shall be married as soon as Mr. Darcy settles everything. Did Mr. Wickham tell you that? Yes, he says Darcy owes him far more. He lied. Elizabeth explained Wickham's debts and his attempt to obtain Georgiana's fortune. She did not identify Georgiana, but Lydia's confidence weakened with every sentence. He loves me, Lydia insisted. Then why is he absent? He is arranging the license. He is negotiating a price. Lydia's eyes filled with tears. You are jealous because I shall be married before Kitty. Elizabeth knelt before her. I am frightened because you believe marriage will turn a selfish man into the person you imagined. He said no one else would want me now. The words revealed the cruelty beneath Wickham's charm. Elizabeth took Lydia's hands. That is what he wishes you to believe. Your choices have consequences, but they do not make you his property. What am I to do? First, leave this house. And then everyone will know. Everyone may know regardless. You cannot build your life upon the hope that a dishonest man will protect your reputation. Lydia looked toward Mrs. Young. The woman remained silent. At last, Lydia stood. "I want to go home." Mrs. Young moved toward the door. "You cannot remove her without Mr. Wickham's consent." Darcy's voice answered from the hallway. "She does not require it." He entered with Mr. Gardiner and a magistrate. Darcy had not trusted Mrs. Young to permit Elizabeth to leave peacefully. Elizabeth should have resented his intervention. Instead, she was relieved. Wickham was found the following morning at a gaming house. Darcy met him in a private room. Elizabeth insisted upon attending, though she remained beside her uncle. Wickham appeared tired but retained his easy smile. "Darcy, I had wondered how long affection would struggle against economy. You will not receive £30,000. Then the newspapers may find Georgiana's history very moving." Darcy's expression did not change. "You possess no letters from her." "I possess Mrs. Young's testimony, which becomes worthless when she is charged with extortion." Wickham's smile faded. Mr. Gardiner placed several documents on the table. They had collected evidence of forged signatures, unpaid debts, and the attempted blackmail. "You may marry Lydia," Darcy said, "with a modest settlement placed under trusteeship so that you cannot spend her portion. Your legitimate debts will be negotiated, not erased. You will accept a commission in the north and leave London." "And if I refuse?" "Mr. Gardiner will give these papers to the magistrate." Wickham looked at Elizabeth. "Your husband has learned to threaten with admirable elegance." Elizabeth met his gaze. "My husband has learned to offer choices. You once pretended to give them while arranging that every path benefited you. Do you imagine him noble? Ask why Bingley abandoned your sister." "I did." That answer surprised him. Wickham turned back to Darcy. "And Georgiana, will you risk her name?" Darcy's face tightened. Elizabeth spoke before he could. "Georgiana's mistake was trusting you. If necessary, we will tell the truth ourselves." Darcy looked at her. They had never discussed such a decision. Elizabeth continued, "Your power depends upon everyone being more ashamed of your conduct than you are. That advantage is ended." Wickham studied them. For the first time, his charm disappeared entirely. "You deserve one another." "Not yet," Elizabeth said, "but we are attempting it." Wickham accepted the terms. The marriage took place quietly. Lydia displayed renewed excitement once immediate danger passed. She boasted of being the first Bennet daughter to marry, until Jane gently reminded her that both elder sisters had preceded her. Wickham behaved as though the settlement had been his intention from the beginning. Before leaving London, Lydia embraced Elizabeth. "You were very cruel to me." "I know. And Mr. Darcy was dreadful." "He can be. But he paid Wickham's real debts." "Some of them." Lydia lowered her voice. "Do you love him?" Elizabeth looked across the room. Darcy stood beside Mr. Gardiner, listening with grave attention. He had risked Georgiana's secret rather than allow Wickham to control them through shame. He had followed Elizabeth into danger without attempting to silence her once they arrived. "I am beginning to understand why I might," she said. Lydia laughed. "That sounds nothing like love." "No, but it sounds more like it than my marriage began." Chapter 5. Pride, Prejudice, and Choice. The scandal did not disappear merely because Lydia married. Society accepted the ceremony while preserving the pleasure of suspicion. Some claimed Wickham had been forced into marriage. Others concluded that Darcy had paid an extraordinary sum to protect the Bennet family. Lady Catherine de Bourgh arrived at Pemberley before the newly married couple had departed for the north. She entered the drawing room as though leading an army. Elizabeth received her alone. I have heard reports so astonishing that I refuse to believe them without confronting their source, Lady Catherine announced. That has never prevented reports from spreading. You will not use impertinence to distract me. Your youngest sister has disgraced herself with Mr. Wickham. She has married him. After conduct no respectable family could excuse. Darcy's name is now connected with people who possess neither principle nor restraint. Mr. Darcy knew my family when he proposed. He could not have anticipated this. Neither could I. Lady Catherine stared at her. You accepted him for his fortune. The accuracy of the accusation deprived it of its intended power. Yes. Lady Catherine had expected denial. Elizabeth continued. I accepted because my father was ill and my family's future appeared uncertain. And you admit it. I have never concealed it from my husband. Then you have trapped him through calculation. No, he proposed through pride and I accepted through fear. Neither of us behaved wisely. Lady Catherine rose. A marriage founded upon such motives cannot be respectable. Then perhaps respectability depends upon what we do after the foundation is laid. You speak as though character may be invented through effort. I believe it is revealed through effort. Darcy entered. His aunt turned upon him. You must send this woman and her family away. No, you cannot intend to preserve the connection after what has occurred. Elizabeth is my wife. She married you without love. I know. Lady Catherine faltered again. Darcy stood beside Elizabeth. She told me before accepting. And you proceeded. Yes. Then you have both lost all judgment. Possibly. Elizabeth looked at him. Darcy's expression remained grave, but she recognized the quiet humor now. Lady Catherine did not. If you continue this marriage, Rosings will be close to you. I shall regret the distance from Anne. You will lose the approval of your family. If their approval requires contempt for my wife, I have already lost it. Lady Catherine departed with the promise that neither of them would ever be received by her again. 3 months later, she sent Georgiana a Christmas gift and denied that it represented reconciliation. The victory should have united Darcy and Elizabeth. Instead, returning to Pemberley forced Elizabeth to confront a question the crisis had postponed. Her father had recovered enough to remain at Longbourn. Jane was securely married. Lydia's future, however uncertain, no longer depended upon Elizabeth's position. Darcy's settlements protected her mother and unmarried sisters. The reasons for her acceptance had been fulfilled. She remained at Pemberley because marriage required it, but also because leaving had become painful to imagine. She did not know whether that feeling was love, gratitude, habit, or fear of admitting she had misjudged him. Darcy sensed her uncertainty. He became courteous again. The new distance was worse than their old hostility, because Elizabeth now understood what it concealed. One evening, she found him in the library reviewing legal papers. What are those? Revisions to your marriage settlement. She sat across from him. Why must it be revised? Your independent income will be increased. The provisions for your family will remain whether you reside at Pemberley or not. Elizabeth became still. Why would I not reside here? Darcy closed the document. Because you should not be compelled to remain by the same fear that caused you to accept me. You wish me to leave? No. The force of the answer filled the room. He continued more carefully. I wish to know that if you stay, it is not because your mother's income, your sister's security, or your own comfort depends upon pleasing me. You would establish a separate residence for me. If you request it. And what would society say? That our marriage has failed. Has it? Darcy looked at her. I do not know. Elizabeth felt suddenly angry. You have decided again without speaking to me. I am speaking now. After instructing solicitors, I wanted the choice to be real before offering it. Do you believe money makes every choice real? No, but lack of money made your first choice less free. She could not deny it. Darcy rose and walked toward the window. At Hunsford, I asked you to marry me as though the strength of my feelings should answer every objection. When you accepted, I believed time and gratitude would produce the affection I wanted. Have they not? He turned. Only you can answer. Elizabeth found that she could not. Darcy's face changed, but he did not look away. I will not make the same proposal twice. What does that mean? I will not tell you that my happiness should determine yours. I will not use your family, my fortune, or the expectations of society to keep you here. And if I leave, I will continue loving you. The words were calm. Their effect was not. You say that as though love requires nothing. It requires a great deal from the person who feels it. It does not always create obligations for the person who receives it. Elizabeth stood. Where do you expect me to go? Longbourn, London, anywhere you choose. For how long? Until your decision belongs to you. She wanted to accuse him of abandoning her. She wanted to ask him to prevent her departure so that she would not have to choose. That desire frightened her. When would you have me leave? Darcy's composure nearly failed. I would not have you leave at all. Then say so. I want you to stay. His voice lowered. But I will not confuse wanting with having the right to decide. Elizabeth turned away because tears had risen unexpectedly. Darcy did not approach her. The distance between them was the first gift he offered that cost him more than money. Elizabeth left for Longbourn 3 days later. Georgiana cried but did not ask whether she would return. Darcy accompanied Elizabeth to the carriage. Neither knew how to say farewell to a spouse who was not legally departing and might nevertheless be leaving forever. At last Darcy said, "Write if you require anything." You have already arranged that I require nothing. That was the intention. It was not entirely kind. No. She looked at him. Goodbye, Fitzwilliam. Goodbye, Elizabeth. Longbourn appeared smaller than she remembered. Mrs. Bennet welcomed her with alarm, assuming either Darcy's death or an immediate separation. Mr. Bennet understood more quickly. You have come home to determine whether you prefer it, he said. I have come to think. Then you have chosen a dangerous house. Thinking has never been encouraged here. His health had improved, but illness had changed him. He spent less time escaping into the library and more time examining the consequences of his neglect. One afternoon, Elizabeth found him reviewing the estate accounts. I thought figures offended you, she said. They do. Unfortunately, they have been permitted to express their offense through our finances. He set down his pen. Darcy arranged an independent settlement for your mother. Yes. And each of your sisters. Yes. Without requiring you to remain with him. Yes. Mr. Bennet studied her. I had prepared several excellent reasons to dislike him. He has behaved inconsiderately by making them useless. Elizabeth smiled. Why did you leave? Because he asked me to choose freely. And what do you choose? I do not know. Then you are asking the wrong question. She waited. You continue asking whether you ought to love him. Duty answered too many questions at the beginning. Ask instead whether your life is more honest in his company or away from it. Elizabeth thought of Pemberley. She missed Georgiana, the river, and the debates in the library. But above all, She missed the man who had learned to listen when listening endangered his certainty. A letter arrived from Darcy, addressed not to Elizabeth but to Mr. Bennet. He reported that Lydia and Wickham had reached the north. Wickham had already requested additional money and been refused. Darcy had arranged for Lydia's allowance to be paid directly to her. He asked nothing of Elizabeth. A second letter came from Georgiana. A third came from Jane, who had visited Pemberley with Bingley. Mr. Darcy does not speak of you unless asked, but every room appears to remind him that you are absent. Charles says he has never seen his friend so unhappy. I do not tell you this to influence your decision. I tell you only because you once believed his feelings to be mixed with pride. Whatever pride remains now causes him suffering rather than comfort. Elizabeth folded the letter. She did love him. The realization did not arrive with music, certainty, or dramatic surprise. It appeared quietly, like Pemberley emerging through the trees. She loved him not because he had rescued Lydia, though he had helped her. Not because he had protected the Bennets, though he had done so. Not because he possessed a great estate. She loved him because he had looked directly at his own pride and chosen to change. He had permitted her judgment to matter even when it wounded him. Finally, he had given her the freedom to reject the very thing he desired most. Elizabeth had once believed Darcy's principal fault was that he thought too well of himself. Now she understood that her own pride had been more agreeable but no less real. She had trusted her wit because others enjoyed it. She had treated first impressions as evidence and her confidence as discernment. They had both been wrong. They had both learned. The following morning, Elizabeth ordered a carriage. Mrs. Bennet appeared in the hall. "You are returning to Pemberley. I knew you would. No sensible woman leaves 10,000 a year for longer than a month." Elizabeth kissed her mother. "For once, Mama, the money has very little to do with it." Mrs. Bennet looked genuinely confused. Mr. Bennet accompanied Elizabeth outside. "Are you certain?" "No." "Excellent. Certainty caused most of this trouble." The journey to Derbyshire seemed twice as long as the journey away. Elizabeth arrived at Pemberley near sunset. Mrs. Reynolds greeted her with visible happiness. Georgiana ran down the staircase and embraced her. "Where is Mr. Darcy?" Elizabeth asked. "In the lower garden." Elizabeth did not wait to change from her traveling clothes. She crossed the terrace and followed the path beside the river. Darcy stood beneath an old beech tree, looking across the water. At the sound of her approach, he turned. For several seconds, he did not move. "Elizabeth, I hope my arrival is not inconvenient." "No. Your talent for conversation has not improved in my absence. I am uncertain whether you are real." She stopped before him. "I have returned." "For how long?" The question was cautious. Elizabeth had never loved him more than in that caution. "For as long as you will have me." Darcy's expression changed, but hope had injured him once before. He did not trust it easily. "Your home here was never in question." "I do not mean as the mistress of Pemberley." He searched her face. "Then what do you mean?" Elizabeth drew a breath. "When you first proposed, I accepted your name, your protection, and the security your fortune offered my family. I believed those things were sufficient reason to marry." Darcy looked down. "They were not." "No, but they brought me here long enough to discover reasons that are." He raised his eyes. Elizabeth smiled. "I have returned because I love you." Darcy stood completely still. She had imagined surprise, relief, perhaps even eloquence. Instead, he closed his eyes. When he opened them, emotion had broken through every reserve. "Are you certain?" "Not entirely." A shadow crossed his face. Elizabeth took his hand. "But certainty is not the same as choice. I choose you." Darcy lifted her hand, but stopped before kissing it. "May I?" She laughed through sudden tears. "Yes." He pressed his lips to her fingers. The gesture was restrained, yet it contained more intimacy than their wedding vows had done. They walked back toward the house together. At the terrace, Darcy stopped. "There is something I must ask. We are already married." "Legally." Elizabeth understood. The first proposal had been an act of pride answered by fear. Their wedding had secured obligations but not trust. Darcy turned toward her beneath the gathering evening light. "Elizabeth, if you were free to choose again, knowing my faults, my history, and every reason you once had to refuse me, would you become my wife?" She looked toward Pemberley, then back at him. "This is a much better proposal. I have practiced. Did Georgiana assist you?" "She advised me not to mention your inferior connections." "A gifted young woman." He waited. Elizabeth allowed him to wait one moment longer. "Yes, Fitzwilliam, I would marry you again." Epilogue. The second proposal. No second wedding was necessary, but Mrs. Bennet insisted that some celebration must mark Elizabeth's return to matrimonial good sense. A family gathering was therefore held at Pemberley. Jane and Bingley arrived first. Georgiana greeted them without her former shyness. Mr. Bennet followed, claiming that Derbyshire air might improve his health and Derbyshire libraries would certainly improve his patience. Mrs. Bennet spent the first day counting windows, and the second estimating the value of the silver. Mary praised the moral improvement visible in everyone except herself. Kitty, removed from Lydia's influence, became less foolish through the simple discovery that she possessed opinions of her own. Lydia wrote frequently from the north. Her marriage was neither the adventure she imagined nor the complete ruin others predicted. Wickham remained charming when charm benefited him and dissatisfied whenever money was denied. Darcy never paid his private debts again. Elizabeth maintained Lydia's allowance and answered her letters honestly. She did not excuse her sister's conduct, but neither did she treat one reckless decision as proof that improvement was impossible. Georgiana eventually permitted the truth about Ramsgate to be known among those closest to her. Wickham's power over the family ended when the secret ceased to be governed by shame. Lady Catherine remained, offended for nearly a year. She then arrived at Pemberley without warning and explained that she had come only to inspect Georgiana's progress. She stayed for 10 days. Darcy and Elizabeth's marriage did not become perfect. They disagreed often. Darcy sometimes attempted to arrange matters before consulting her. Elizabeth sometimes decided his motives before hearing them. His pride did not vanish, and her prejudice did not become impossible. But both learned to recognize the moment when an old habit attempted to speak as truth. When Darcy became silent, Elizabeth asked what he feared saying. When Elizabeth laughed too quickly, Darcy asked what judgment lay beneath the wit. Their happiness depended not upon the absence of conflict, but upon refusing to treat conflict as proof that affection had failed. Years later, Elizabeth found the unsigned letter Darcy had written after the first proposal. She had preserved it in a drawer at Pemberley. Darcy entered while she was reading. "I believe that destroyed," he said. "Never. It contains several sentences in which you admit error. Such documents are too valuable to lose." I had begun to hope my later conduct made written evidence unnecessary. "Hope is not a legal principle. Ask Mr. Utterson." Darcy looked puzzled. "I know no Mr. Utterson." "Then he is fortunately irrelevant." She folded the letter. "Do you remember Hunsford?" "Every unfortunate word." "You said you loved me against your reason, character, and family expectations." "I was attempting passion." "You achieved insult." I have improved since. Considerably. Darcy sat beside her. Do you regret accepting? Elizabeth considered the question. I regret the fear that made the decision necessary. I regret that we began with so little trust. But if I had refused you, perhaps you would have written the letter, and perhaps I would have understood you sooner. That sounds preferable. Perhaps, or perhaps we would both have remained safely convinced of our own correctness. Darcy took her hand. Then you believe our errors were necessary? No, I believe they became useful because we answered for them. Outside, their children crossed the lawn with Georgiana. The river moved through the estate as it always had, following a course that appeared natural only because generations had learned where not to force it. Elizabeth looked at her husband. She had not married him for love. That truth no longer shamed her, because it was not the final truth. She had married from fear and remained from choice. Darcy had proposed through pride and learned to love without possession. Their marriage had begun before either understood the other. Their love began only when understanding became more important than victory. The first proposal had given Elizabeth security. The second had given Darcy hope. But the life that followed was built by something neither wealth nor passion could provide alone: the repeated freedom to choose one another again.